Hey, Mike.
Hey, what's up, Sean?
The Lost Dutch Beer.
Yep.
Probably could have thought of a better way to put that.
For sure.
But here we are. So, back in months ago.
It was winter.
Yeah, winter. Thomas from Thomas Open of the Dutch Beer Collective sent us beer mail. And we did all the beers. Or so we thought we did. And then I was moving my Stout fridge for the remodel and moving all the beers to and from it. And I was like, oh, found this one in the back. So we didn't do this one. This is another Der Moersleutel, which beer engineering brewery. They're out of the Netherlands. This is Double Roast Kieni. It's a Imperial coffee stout with coffee from Coffee Collective in Denmark. It looks like the coffee name is Kieni Espresso. It comes from Kenya. It's washed. There's a whole lot of varietal information. It was altitude is 18 meters. Flavor profile, black currant, blueberry flowers, and rich oily finish. So it says drink fresh, don't age. But we're going to see because we forgot. And it's funny that Thomas never even said anything like, hey, you going to review that beer I sent all the way from the Netherlands? Jerks. You probably forgot I sent it too.
Yeah, probably. That's more like Thomas.
All right, so since it has coffee, Mike's only going to pour a little bit. I'll pour a little bit too, just.
Yeah, my perspective is
it's really good.
It's Imperial, and I'm not getting a DUI over a fucking coffee beer.
But you'd get a DUI over
that Banana Julius I've read about.
Fair enough.
I mean, so I don't have a whole lot in here, so it's hard to tell exactly the color, but it looks like a very, very dark brown to black. You know, it almost goes from like a very, very dark brown to black. To a sepia into a lightish khaki head.
Yeah, I would have to 100% agree with that. You can't even see my head, but you can see, Want to get a nose?
So smells like a chocolate coffee candy bar.
There's vanilla in there, too.
That's the candy bar.
Yeah. The coffee's there, but it's way... confectionery, it's way sweeter than I thought it would smell.
And there's like a nutty component too.
Yeah.
Almost like peanuts or something.
It smells great. There's that, almost like this, I don't think there's any lactose in it, but then again, some coffee stouts can give off this type of thing. But yeah, I'm not getting as much coffee as Mike is. I'm getting the chocolate, I'm getting the vanilla, I'm getting that nutty character. And the coffee's there, but it's not as prominent, but let's try it. Thanks, Thomas.
Thanks, Thomas.
There's the coffee.
Oof, very roasty.
Very roasty.
Yeah, very very unpleasant.
Not for me. I was given that this was sent a couple months ago. I was more than a couple months ago. Like Mike said, in the winter. It's now July. I was really worried that it would be more green peppery.
There is a vegetable component though. It's I think it's going in that direction, just not quite there yet.
It's very very roasty, which. Given it's and more of an espresso bean than regular coffee bean, maybe that's why it's holding up so much. Maybe that's why it's given that more darker roasty character. But it lingers on your back palate. I'm sure you're miserable. I'm loving it though. This is coffee stout to the max for me. It's got that dark chocolate, bitter chocolate. The coffee kind of bitters throughout your palate, and then when it ends, it bitters off too, where it kind of just leaves you that really espresso. As I'm talking, it's just kind of a little bit of berry quality, but it's still very, very much dark espresso. I really like it.
All right. Well, it's up to you.
It's up to me, yay! I get the rest of the can.
It's mostly not that pleasant to me.
Which is fair.
Yeah, I am getting rich dark chocolate almost up front, but then it really does turn into a roast coffee bean, almost espresso as it hits the mid palate into the back. As far as how the flavors sort of mingle with each other, it does sort of as you take a sip, it does sort of change as it goes across your tongue into different things. So I get why this would be pleasant to a lot of people. I am getting that vanilla you brought up. I am getting it's sort of a nice creamy-ish mouthfeel.
The mouthfeel is something. Yeah, good call on that. Is super creamy.
It does have a little bit of oiliness to it. It does say that somewhere in there too, so that makes sense. But it is almost like if you took made a candy bar and instead of like there being peanuts, you had like coffee beans. It's sort of in that realm of very much sweet things involved as well, but it does sort of end up with that very, very roasty coffee espresso-y finish.
Berry-wise, more on the nose for me, I think, than really on the palate. There is some berry in there, but not as much as I think that it says on the can.
Almost like Currants.
Yeah, it's not as like because some stuff I get a lot of berry and you do too. Like, but this is definitely more that coffee in your face. But I love it. Thomas, dude, thank you for sending this. Sorry it took us so long to do this, but hey, it's like we kind of stretched it out, and of course we leave the coffee beer for last. But definitely appreciate this. If you haven't checked out Thomas and the rest of the Dutch Beer Collective, go check them out. We'll link to them below and probably someplace over here, like right here maybe if it fits, right between Mike's face, and. I'm going to do a little bit of Instagram post. Smile. And again, Thomas, thank you. Nerdsense.net, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, if those are your things. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit those notification bells. Oh, and comment. So down below, if you have this beer, what do you think of it? Do you think it's too much coffee? Do you get all the other stuff with it? I think it's really great. Mike's not a coffee lover, so I guess it makes sense. But I'm Sean.
I'm Mike.
And this is Nerdsense.